I've just been reflecting on a very uncomfortable thing about love. And it comes out of being actually being more present with myself, really tuning in to what's actually going on inside of me when I'm connecting with people that I really love and care about, the people whose love I really don't want to lose. I was noticing I'm pretty good at boundaries with people that don't matter that much. Somebody that, you know, so what if they never speak to me again? I'm pretty good at that. But what I really picked up just recently in myself is a sense of very subtle obligation that creeps in myself, around love, which is just I've got to keep showing this person I love them. I must make sure I text them every day to let them know I'm thinking of them. Or, oh, how long is it since we last spoke on the phone? I need to keep up this regular phone contact. And actually, what I've noticed, it's not that I don't want to speak to them on the phone. It's nothing to do with that. It's just noticing where the motivation is coming from. And recognising that what happens when I really care about something, when I begin to recognise that I need them in my life and I would hate to lose them, is I so easily click into this sense of dutiful obligation. And then do you know what happens? I start to almost resent them and feel like, oh, for goodness sake. I feel like you're kind of bugging me, or it's like you want me to ring you. I get a sense of like you might resent me if I don't text you, or you're feeling like I'm off with some other friends. I'm realising that doesn't come from them at all. That comes from me. It comes from me being driven by this motivation of the fear of losing the people that I love. And I thought, where does that fear come from? And do you know where I am a really faithful person. Once I've decided I love somebody, I'm like a dog with a bone. I will be faithful to them through thick and through thin. I'll be there. I will accept them no matter what. If I've got issues with them, I tend to take them away and think, right, how can I deal with it? You know what I mean? I'm really faithful. But what's fascinating to me is to observe, for those of you that know the Enneagram, I'm a number 6 on the Enneagram. I'm driven entirely by the fear of not being able to rely on other people's faithfulness. I'm faithful because I'm scared of losing stuff. So it's like an unconscious deal I'm striking, which is that if I'm really, really faithful, if I get it all really, really right, if I'm a really, really good friend, if I make sure that I really show love and kindness and I become indispensable, then you won't go away, will you? So I'll be really faithful. I'll like prove to you that I'm so faithful, you won't ever go away and leave me. And underneath that is this deep, deep anxiety that you won't ever love me enough, will you? To just love me if I get it wrong. Or to just love me and be able to kind of forgive me and let it wash over you a bit. If I'm a bit selfish or a bit self-indulgent one time and I put myself first. Because you won't love me that much, will you? So this thing that to me has always felt like a great sort of like, oh, look at me, I'm such a faithful person. I win in the faithfulness stakes. It's a great, virtue that I'm so proud of. I'm recognising how that is entirely driven by this doubt, this fear, this deep doubt in the faithfulness of other people, in their ability to love me no matter what. And my own faithfulness is really just about trying to override the fear, trying to control the outcome from the other person to make sure they don't abandon me. Isn't it fascinating when we really click in to the things that are driving us? Right, I'm going to go walk my dog now. See you another time. Bye.